This conference will now be recorded.
Good evening. In the last session, we discussed about subqueries. What is a subquery? A query within another query is called as a subquery. Exact meaning is a select query under where class of other select query. It is known as a subquery. Subqueries are two types: single row subquery and multi-row subquery. Single row subquery means selecting data from single record. It's known as a single row subquery. If data selected from multiple records, then it is called as a multi-row subquery. And apart from single row subquery and multi-row subquery, we have another subquery is there, correlated subquery. It is also subquery, but in some cases, subqueries are known as correlated subquery. What is a correlated subquery? What is a correlated subquery? See, generally, what is execution process of subquery? Innermost query to outermost query. Innermost query to outermost query. Remember. Here means innermost query to outermost query means first inner query executed, output passed to next outer query. Then next outer query executed, again it is generating output, that is passed to next outer query. So means outer query depends on inner query execution, outer query depending on inner query. But correlated subquery means a subquery which depends on outer query result. A subquery which depends on outer query result. A subquery which depends on outer query result. Remember. Means first outer query executed. First outer query executed. Then output passed to inner query. So based on outer query output, inner query is executing. Inner query is nothing but subquery. Subquery executing based on output of outer query. So that subquery is called as correlated subquery. A subquery which depends on outer query result or outer query, it is called as correlated subquery. Say, then subquery executed, subquery is giving some output that is again passed to outer query. So outer query again executed. Again I am repeating, listen carefully. A subquery which depends on outer query result, that is called as correlated subquery. So first outer query executed means outer query, generally we will write outer query based on output table. So first output table is processed. Some values passed to subquery. So then input table query is processed. Means subquery is processed. Then subquery is giving some output. Again that output passed to outer query. Now, yes, Vijay. So we found it from the morning. Let me check. Able to solve. not solving it just for today. Tomorrow I will check before tomorrow session what was the problem. I think there is a problem of headset jacks. Okay, so just today is a small session. Let me finish subqueries. So first outer query executed, then output passed to inner query, then inner query executed, again output passed to outer query. Now outer query again executed. So means output table processed 2 times, which is nothing but outer query executed 2 times. That's why correlated subqueries are having very less performance. Correlated subqueries are having very less performance. In very rare cases only we will use correlated subqueries in the live environment. And also, what is the best example for correlated subquery? In case of reverse business scenario, we will use correlated subqueries. What is reverse business scenario? Let me give you some examples. Generally, there is a business. Assume that there is a business. Business has departments. Each department contains at least 1 employee. Otherwise, department is useless. If there is a department, the department should contain at least some employees. After some time, means according to business requirement, within the business, some employees transferred to different departments. Means internally employees changed their departments. After that requirement, I want to find out, is there any department don't have any employee? Any department don't have any employee. Generally, department means there should be employee. But after internal transformations, I want to find out, I have a doubt, maybe some department is completely empty once employees transferred to somewhere, maybe. So I want to find out that departments which are not having at least 1 employee. That is reverse thinking. Suppose there is so many nowadays, so many banks are there. Every bank is offering some different policies, different accounts to the public. So suppose a bank is offering 3 policies. Generally, they will expect some customers for each policy. After 1 month or after 2 days, once policy is introduced, from that day, after 2 days, they want to find out, is there any policy? Yes, Kavya, just for today. Tomorrow I will resolve before tomorrow class. See, is there any policy which is not opted by at least 1 customer? Which is not opted by at least 1 customer. I want to find out that. So means reverse thinking. General thinking is we will expect customers, but we have a doubt. Maybe if it was failed, then we should rethink about the policy. So in such reverse scenarios only, we will use correlated subquery. Yeah. In case of correlated subqueries, we will use 2 operators, exists and not exists. What is exists? Exists operator returns true if there is any output from subquery. Otherwise returns false. Otherwise returns false. If there is at least one output from subquery, any one output, then exists operator returns true, otherwise false. Next, not exists. If there is no output from subquery, then not exists operator returns true. If there is no output from subquery, not exists returns true, otherwise false. So practically you can understand very easily. Let me go through practically. Let us see. There is a department table. Select star from DEPT CP. Assume that 4 departments. Select star from EMP CP. See how many departments you have? 4 departments. 10, 20, 30, 40. Yes. Thank you for reminding school. School C : / I think users, under that Dinesh, under that desktop, under this Oracle school files, under this, let me check, I think it is 22nd or 21st. Let me check. Documents. I think 22nd. So day 22.txt. Okay. Here we have 2 tables: employee table, department table. Department CP table having 4 departments, and in the EMP CP table, if you see the data, some employees working under 10 and some employees working under 20, nobody working under 30, nobody working under 40. What is my requirement now? Get departments which is having at least one employee. Get departments which is having at least one employee. See how to find out manually. You need department data, right? Manual process I am saying. First step, go to department table. Take the first record. From first record, take first department number and switch into employee table. In the employee table, you have department number column. So, what is the department number you have taken? 10. 10 is compared with each employee department number. 10 is compared with each employee department number. How many times it is matching? 3 times. From the 3 records, select employee number. Means 3 times matched means there exists some employee. So if the condition is true at least once, and again go back to DEPTCP, display that corresponding department number 10 details. Next, take second record department number, switch into employee table. Compare with all department numbers. If it is matched, then switch back to department table again. So for each record, the department table is processing how many times? 2 times. For every value, department table is processing 2 times. Okay. Then display 20th department. Next, take 30. Switch into employee. Compare with all department numbers. Not matched. So if the condition not matched, select query, not select any value. If subquery not select any value, exist operator returns false. If exist operator returns false, don't display that corresponding department details. Next, consider 40. Switch into employee. Make the comparison. Not matched. Subquery not giving any output. If it is not giving any output, exists operator returns false. If exists operator returns false, then don't display 40th department recorded. So, from which table you are starting? Select D dot star from DEPTCP, where at what time you want to display? In case if there exists some employee, if you are looking for something, use exists operator. If you are not looking for something, use not exists operator. Where exists, select E.EMPNO from EMPCPE, where E dot department number is compared with the considered D dot department number. Listen carefully. For this query execution, first actually subquery should be executed actually, but subquery is having condition. The condition is depending on a value from D, but D is not available in the subquery. So D is available under outer query. So in the go to outer query, from that outer query take department number, then control switch into subquery. Subquery then do the execution. If it will get some data, then again switch into outer query, get the record. Here it will display error message because I forgot about the alias name of DEPTCP. So let me modify D. Go to file menu, save. Go to file menu, exit, slash. Which departments having employees? 10 and 20. Next one is get departments which has no employee at all. If there is no employee, then get the department. Same query, no change, same query. At the place of exists operator, use not exists. If the employee not existed, then display. Run it. These departments are not having employees. These departments are not having employees. Okay. Select star from product details. Let me take another one. From IBM, 3 products. From Wipro, 2 products. From Dell, 3 products. From Samsung, 4 products. So, select star from company details. 4 companies. What is my target is get company details from which we have no products. You can see this scenario in our regular life. Consider Flipkart and Amazon, the most competitive online businesses in India. Amazon and Flipkart. See, sometimes they are offering Amazon Big Billion Days, Flipkart Flash Sale. So they are selling products within the short period of time. They sold out so many products. In such a case, after the period is completed, discount period is completed, or flash sale period is completed, maybe the from some companies all products sold out, then definitely they have to verify, is there any company from which we have no products at all? Immediately they have to place an order to the company. That's why they should verify. Here also I want to display company details from which we have no products. No products means not exists. Select star from means select C dot star from company details where not exists. Again I forgot about alias. Hold on. C where not exists. Select P dot product code from product details P where P dot company code is equal to C dot company code. If there is no product from a company, then display its details. No rows selected. Why? From each company we have products. You can cross check companies and products. From each company we have products. Suppose get company details from where we have products. From where we have at least one product. At least one product. So you will get, see, you are looking for products. If you are looking for products, use exists. That's all. It's very, very simple if you understand the logic. Hope you understand. Next one. See, same query, same output I will get. Even if I change the query like this. In the inner query, what you are selecting, product code. Every time whenever the join condition is matched, each time you are selecting product code. Instead of product code, can I select one? Yes. Exists operator or not exists operator, expecting some value, whatever the value it is. In case of general subquery, outside subquery there is a column name, and inside subquery we should select the same column value. But in case of correlated, exists operator and not exists operators expect value, not expect value respectively, whatever the value it is. Are you getting same output or not? So suppose Dell company, 3 products are there. So how many times join condition is true for Dell company? 3 times. So 3 records are matched. For each record, select query, select 1. Select query, selecting the value 1. So exists operator expecting some value for the considered company code. Yes. I got the value. Exist operator got the value. So it will display corresponding company record. Next, let me go through here. What is any operator? All operator. 2 operators, any operator and all operator. In between queries, outer query and subquery, we can also use any and all operators. See, you are writing subquery. Subquery giving some values. If you are using any operator between two queries, if you are using any operator, then it will verify outer query value, verify with at least one value. Again, outer query column value is satisfied with any one value from subquery result. Again, any operator returns true if the column value, outer query column value, is satisfied with any one value from subquery output. Next, all operator. It returns true. It is also operator in between exist operator and not exist operator. What type of operators? We should not say like that. If you want to verify with at least one value, then use any. If you want to verify with all values from subquery, then use all operator. Again, I am repeating. See here. Outer query. What is the column? Salary. If the salary value satisfied with all values from subquery result, then it returns true. Satisfied with any one value, then any operator returns true. Nowadays, we are not using any and all, because instead of using any and all, we can use functions. By using functions, we can avoid any and all operators. That's why nowadays nobody is using any and all. The other name of any operator is more. The other name of any operator is more. Remember, don't miss it. But this is very, very important. These operators, any and all operators, are important for the people who is attempting Oracle certification examinations. Definitely they have a question. So let me show you practically here what type of questions we have. See, get clerk's details. If clerk has more salary than any one salesman salary, get clerk's details. If the clerk has more salary than any one salesman salary, see, select star from employee table, where job of employee is equal to clerk. Only I want to get clerk details, and that clerk salary greater than any one means any. How can I get salesman salary? Select query. Select salary from EMP, where job of employee is equal to salesman. Only one clerk is there. He is getting more salary than any one salesman. Any one salesman. Actually, the minimum salary of salesman is 1250. The minimum salary of salesman is 1250. If a clerk has the salary more than 1250, then definitely the clerk information is displayed. Listen what see here. Select salary from EMP where job equal to salesman. These are the salaries. What is the minimum salary of salesman? 1250. If clerk salary exceeding minimum salary of salesman, if clerk salary exceeding minimum salary of salesman, then display his details. That is what it is showing. Hope you understand. See, if I specify all operator, you don't get any output. Why? Because clerk salary should be satisfied with all salesmen salaries. See, next one. Get employee details. Who is getting more salary than all manager salaries? Not only say least employee salary or highest employee salary, all manager salaries. The employee salary should be above the manager salaries, all salaries. Now, simple. Select star from EMP where salary of employee greater than all salaries of managers. Select salary from EMP where job equal to manager. Where job equal to manager. So all manager salaries. These people are having more salary than all manager salaries. You can identify easily. See, let me mark up. I am selecting salaries of managers here. You can compare. In the above output, each employee salary is more than all employee salaries or not? Yes. Okay. And so this is about subqueries, right? So any and all, don't concentrate too much on these two. Why? Because we can do the same job by using functions. Say, let me write last subquery without using all and something. Salary greater than max. If the salary above maximum salary of a manager, definitely the salary satisfied with all remaining salaries of managers. Are you getting same output or not? I am not using all. Instead of all, I am using function. The function name is max. Then you are getting same output or not? Yes. Similarly, at the place of any operator, just remove any and use the function min. Use the function minimum function. Let me type that. See, this is clerk details are so and so. Job equal to clerk, and at the place of any, just remove any and select minimum salary of salesman. Minimum salary of salesman. will get same output. That's why I told you, instead of any and all, we can also use functions. So there is a, definitely there should be a question relating to correlated subquery. What is correlated subquery? A subquery which depends on outer query is called as correlated subquery. We don't use correlated subqueries frequently because of less performance of the query. That's all for today. This is the end of subqueries. And one last question for today.